Hey guys, the last thing we're going to do in this part is kind of optional depending on how you want your game to be played, is going to be a winning screen. So what I mean by this is you don't need a win screen for this game because the idea of this game is that it's supposed to be endless and the player can reach any score that they want to. But if you guys do want to have an end for your game, then you can go ahead and add this this kind of win screen so that the player knows that they've won. So to do this is going to be very simple. You're going to hover over, choose a sprite, and click on the paint tool. You're going to go ahead and call this win screen. And you're essentially just making a screen that says you've won. So you can go ahead and use the square tool. Go ahead and make a nice big box. And to go ahead and add a little gradient to it. I'm going to use my text tool. I'm going to type in winner. Make this a little bit bigger. I can even add a drop shadow if I wanted to as well. So I'm going to go ahead and copy paste, make this black, and move this backwards. Okay. You guys can do other things too, so you can make a little scene. So maybe I want to copy and paste my player here. Make them a little bit bigger. And maybe I want to make one of my enemies look like it's running away. Okay. So once you're done creating your win screen, the next thing you want to do is just quickly code it. So it's going to be when green flag clicked, I want to go ahead and hide this. I want to make sure that it goes to the front and go forward 1. Go into the motions tab and add go to X, 0, Y, 0. So this is just to make sure that you don't move it and accidentally it can't snap back to its original position. This is all the way at the front, but it's hidden. And what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to go into the yellow events tab. We're going to add when I receive play game. We're going to go ahead and then add a forever and have an if. We're going to go ahead and check to see if our score is bigger than a certain number. So we're going to use the greater than symbol. So if our score is greater than 50, so anything above a score of 50, you can go ahead and change this to whatever score you want the player to reach in order for them to win. Then you're going to go ahead and show this sprite. Okay. And that's the code that you want to go ahead and keep. So again, this part is optional. If you wanted to make sure that it's endless, you don't need this. But if you do want to have a winning screen where the player knows that they've won because they reached a certain score, then you want to go ahead and add this screen as well as this code as well. And then after that, you're pretty much all set for week 2, and then you're going to go ahead and move on to week 3.